Hello, today I'm going to show you how to create a mockup in Canva. So you may have a free offer that you want to mock up, or you might want to mock up your website for different things in your social media channels or for ads that you're creating. Today I'm going to show you how to do that with a cover of your free offer, like your freebie, your opt-in, whatever you like to call it, and then also your website. So what we're going to go do first is we're going to download the cover of your free offer, and then also we're going to take a screenshot of your website. So this is how I'm going to do it. So if I'm at on my home screen of Canva, I'm going to go look for my document that I created, and here it is. So if I go to download, the download button right up here in the corner, I'm going to click download, and then I'm just going to download this first page. So you'll see that I selected PNG, and then I went to all pages, but I'm just going to check that first one, and I'm going to say done and download. So now that's saving on my computer. So now I'm going to, this is my website. I'm going to have to move myself down a little bit to catch the screenshot. So on a Mac, to do a screenshot, it's Command-Shift-4, and then that little selector pops up, and I'm just going to drag over what I'd like to show on the mockup that I'm going to create. All right, so now that is going to a folder for me saved on my computer, and you'll have to figure out where that is for you. I have a screenshot folder that mine go to, and then whatever I download from Canva goes to my download folder. So now I'm going to go back to Canva, and I'm going to create a design. So create a design. If you were going to do this for Instagram post, then you could search Instagram, and or maybe you have Instagram posts that you're already doing. We're just going to go, you could just do a custom size like this as well. And I just want this to be a square, so I'm just going to do 1800 by 1800 pixels, create a new design. All right, so now I want to upload the two images that I downloaded and took a screenshot of. So I'm going to go to my upload folder, or maybe you have a special folder where you keep things. Okay, so here's my lead magnet design. So I'm just going to drag that from my download folder into Canva here. And then I'm also going to go to my screenshot folder, and I'm going to grab that and drop it there. All right, so now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go to photos over here on the left, and then I'm going to start searching for this first one. I'm going to do a magazine mock-up. And you can scroll through here and see which ones you think would work. I'll just scroll through here for a second. All right, I'm going to use this blank one right here. On here, it just looks like a white square, but it's really not. It's got some dimension on it. And then we're going to go back to the upload, and I'm going to click on that. And then it comes in, you can see how it's coming in here. And now I can just play around by pulling in the sides a little bit and changing it on my screen. And if you need to zoom in to get a little bit closer, I'm using the command and the plus, or you can use down here, you can scroll in. And I just want to get really tight in here so it looks more realistic. Another thing I noticed is it has this thin line, and I'm going to make that thin line, that's going to help it look even more real. So go to your elements, go to lines, and we're just going to make that a very, very thin line to 1 line weight. And then I'm going to change the color. I'm just going to go white, and then I'm going to change the transparency in a minute. So I'm just going to go, I'm just bringing it down. You'll see how it says like 90 degrees. That means it's straight down. Then I'm going to bring it up here, bring it down like this to the very end, and then change the opacity. And you can see that that's looking more realistic there. All right, so once that's done, I can change the back color of this to any color that I want, and whatever is going to look good in your feed. And then also if you can group that together. Another thing you can do if you want to use it in other places and save this is you can, without having any color in the background, just delete out that color. You can download this as a transparent background as a PNG, and then you can use this image in other files. It's something that you could add to your upload folder or your branding folder, whatever you have there. You'll see what I mean. So in my download folder, now I've saved that design. So now I can use that in lots of places. All right, so you can have fun looking through lots of different photos, just trying the word mockup and see what comes up. There's iPhone mockup. And this is like the cover of a phone. You can try to, now we're going to do the website. So I'm going to do Mac mockup. And I'm going to add a new page here just to try it out. Oops, I just meant to add a new one right there. Add a page. And then find a computer. Let's try just computer. All right, so you can find one that you like, and I like to look for one that has a pretty straightforward looking rectangle. That's going to make it look the most realistic. So if you click on that, I can crop that in, crop it up. All right, so now we're going to add our, and you can play around with this for a little bit. All right. So now we're going to add that screenshot that we took. So click on it and add it, and you can see that you can pull in from the sides and kind of crop it up. And we're just going to get it so it fits just right in there. And you can decide what part of your website you're wanting to showcase. So if I zoom out a little bit so you can see, and whenever you make it bigger, you're going to have to change that. But all right, so you can play around with that. So some other things that I did. You can search for magazine mockup, computer mockup, and you can do iPhone mockup. You're able to find a lot of different mockups that way, and just do those simple tips and download it and add it to your ads and to your social media channel, and you're going to be looking professional. All right, thanks so much.